All right, happy Sunday. So we are both live on Instagram and we are live on YouTube. Um, Sorry for the late start. Went to get some coffee. Without coffee, this live stream would suck really bad. So just something to keep me awake. And hey, Michelle, how are you? And Aaron, how are you? We have some people already here. Thank you for always being here for me. Very much appreciated. How's it going, Aaron? How is it hot in Vegas? And Michelle, is it hot in Singapore? I just noticed we have a lot of our listeners or audience on this live stream coming from tropical area, a very warm weather area. So today we will be talking about Dark Kundalini Awakening. It's more like an experience, like everybody having their own take on Dark Kundalini Awakening. Um, for the occult sense, it will feel like a portal is open inside your body that allow a more free flowing of your astral energy. Uh, After all, this is a talk on Western ceremonial magic and how we are using all these forces to help us connect with the astral realm and help us connect with the spirits, and in turn to bring us the quality of life that we desire. So just to keep everything grounded. Hey, Jason, how are you? Oh no, that's fine. Jason said, "Hi, sorry I'm late. Forgot it's Sunday. Thank you for being here. We just got started. Um, I was just making coffee, so old coffee machine here takes about 10 minutes to brew coffee. That's why I'm always a little bit late. So like all this little errand, right? You think it's going to be done in like 10 seconds, but it actually takes 10 minutes. So, little things add up. So I'm sorry. I'm always like 5 to 10 minutes late to start. But the important thing is we put out a quality live stream, right? That that could stand the test of time, not just the next hour and a half or so. So today we'll be talking about Dark Kundalini Awakening. It is going to sort of open up a portal inside your body to connect you with the astral realm and the spirit. You will feel a more free flow. Can't pronounce the F sound. More free flow of energy through all your chakras, and it will feel like a burning or like a heated experience from your root chakra, going up from the back of your spine through your I don't chakra channel. Should we call it that way? Um, and you will feel the energy flowing much more freely. Um, Even though yogi is more like an internal kind of system, what we're doing is we're opening our chakra to connect with the uh, astral portals. So in a way, like I said before, we are opening astral portals inside your body. We're turning your root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra. Instead of just a note for your energy to flow, we are turning it into a note where um, astral realm or astral energy and spirits could come into your body and exit through your body through these chakras, and they can store their energy inside your chakra. They can store their knowledge inside your chakra. So it's sort of like a kind of like a hotel, I guess, like an airport hotel, uh, where they can come and they can stay as long as they want, and they can go as whenever they want. This is what we were trying to accomplish. Um, one important note is that they we as humans seems to have this idea of accumulating as much energy as possible. In most cases, it works, but like um, what we want to do is we want to have this continuous flow of energy. We don't want to just hoard energy, right? It's like gasoline, right? We want to fill up our tank, and then we want to go, and then we go to the next service station, and then we refill our tank, right? We don't want to fill up the tank more we don't want more energy than you can take, right? And I know it's kind of like an alpha male kind of system mentality out there. Oh yeah, I want more energy, more power, more. But what you want to do is you want to have enough energy, and then you want to expand energy just to keep it flowing, right? You want energy, astral energy, to come into your body, and you want astral energy to flow out of your body. The more you flow out, the more it's going to come in. Right? So just be generous with the energy that you give out. The more energy you give out, the more energy you're going to pull in, right? So don't feel like when you're giving energy, you become any less. Maybe for momentary, yes, but you're creating like a vortex inside you to continuously pull energy and pull it out, right? Uh, I know this is kind of like a side track or a side note, um, but that's fine. It's my show. I can do whatever I want. But I like to go on these tangents because if I don't say it now, I'll forget later. Um, if you take notice of any good dark or black magician, um, or people that have a lot of experience with energy, and I don't mean vampire energy, right? Like people just you by pulling energy, like dark, like a black magician who have a lot of experience with astral energy. Um, you'll find that we don't age a lot from our looks. Sure, at some point we are all going to, meet our maker. But if you look at me, for those of you who have met me and have seen my pictures, you'll find that I look very well. I mean, if I can compliment myself, I look much younger than I am. I'm in a college town, and everybody thinks I am a college student, like a freshman kind of college student. And wherever I go, people ask me for my student card. Um, I can't drink without showing my ID around here. Um, most people think I am in my early 20s to mid 20s. Some people think I'm a teenager. Um, so, so that is the benefit, I guess, is that you will continuously um, have this astral energy continuously replenishing you and keeping you young, keeping you youthful, keeping you not just like physically and looking young. Um, you will also be mentally young, have the mental agility of youth. Uh, that is very important, right? Like if you work with anybody who are in their 50s or 60s or 40s, starting in their 40s, you'll find that they're very set in their ways and they couldn't quite adapt, right? But when all these astral energies are flowing through you and keep repairing your body, keep repairing your DNA, you'll find yourself having a lot better mental agility. Um, it benefits you a lot, but some people will also find us black magician a bit immature. That's because with all these youthful energy, we're kind of stuck at the age of around 21-ish, 22-ish. So yeah. So that's one good thing. I guess like we can all tie it back to the Kundalini energy, dark Kundalini awakening, right? I hope that makes sense. So like the dark Kundalini awakening is going to open up the portal, so the astral energy will continuously flow through you. Um, we have a friend on Instagram. How are you doing, Prithvi? We are also on YouTube, so this reception, the sound quality is a little bit better on YouTube, so you may want to find us there with a better discussion. But in any case, do we have any questions before we start today's hypnosis session? So we make this a thing for every Sunday that I will do a long hypnosis session to start our session. I'm a professionally trained hypnotist. I don't want to go too deep in my credentials. Maybe one day I'm going to feel really good and I'm going to have an ego boost. I'm going to tell you like all the credentials I have, but I don't want to mix mental health or psychological credentials with Black Magick, because you're only supposed to use your credentials on what you're trained in or what you're professionally trained in. And since there's no official endorsement of Black Magick with psychology, any known psychology department, that is why I don't want to go dive too deeply into my training in psychology and my education in psychology. But I am very well trained in hypnosis. I've been practicing in the last 20 years. I have a lot of influence in the profession. So just to let you know that I'm not just um, some random guy reading a book and started doing it on the internet. Um, so hypnosis is not going to make you do anything against your will. It will make you feel like some people will feel like they're very relaxed. Some people will feel like they're in a dreamlike state. Some people will find that they're in a heightened sense of experience. Um, when you're in your dream, right? You don't feel like you're dreaming. You feel like, you know, even in your dreams, your senses are heightened, right? Oh, hello, Tanya J. How are you? Nice to see you here. We're about to start the hypnosis session. Today we'll be talking about dark Kundalini Awakening, and it will be more like an experiential kind of session. Um, we may as well just go through the experience and let the lecture and the theory talk about by other people. Let them have their fun talking about it. We will all just go and experience. Hello, Jason on IG. Are you able to? Hey, Jason, are you able to hear me well on YouTube? Just check it because you come on IG. So sometimes when people cannot hear me on YouTube, they go to Instagram to see if I'm still on. So hopefully I am. Yeah, so the mic check is good. I'm looking at my screen here. It looks all system seems to be going well. Oh, so going back to hypnosis, right? So I can't make you do anything against your will. I can't make you do anything that is dangerous or you perceive as dangerous. Jason Ng said, "Oh, I can hear you perfectly on YouTube." Oh, great, great, thank you. Just sound tracking, not sound tracking. Yeah. So our research have shown, and this research has been done over and over again, um, that we have hidden observer inside us, even under hypnosis. Um, that protect us from negative suggestions or suggestions that we don't feel morally right or we feel dangerous. There were experiments done on asking a deeply hypnotized subjects to walk over something that could trip them. The subject would just walk over it or refuse to do it, and they will come up with different excuses to not do it. Or they will under hypnosis they will say something like, "Oh, I can't go through that. I can't do it on a Sunday, or my knees hurt, or whatnot." Um, even though they do not, even though under hypnosis they do not see the obstacle, or they have been instructed to just go through it. Um, so yeah, so I cannot do and make you do anything against your will. I cannot make you do anything that is dangerous. Um, if at any point we got disconnected and you were hypnotized, um, you would just drift into a natural sleep cycle and come up and wake up a few moments later, just like taking a nap. And physiology would suggest that, our research into sleep physiology would suggest that you will feel no difference than just falling asleep, like taking a nap. So have I? It's strange because like every time I go through this, I seems to forget a few more points. Um, so if there, uh, so if you guys have any questions, let me know about hypnosis or dark Kundalini awakening, and we will start the session in about a minute or so. Let me just have a few more sips of coffee, and then we'll start. I think I'm talking a little bit too fast today. Maybe this new coffee brand is a bit too powerful. So I thought, well, it tastes the same, honestly, if you put like 3 ice cube into your coffee. But I found like some discounted coffee. It was like 75% off at CVS. I have no idea what brand it is. But anything that was selling for $15 and now down to $4, you know, I cannot resist. I have to buy it. So like the plan was to blend that with like nice coffee and ground it together. But that's like too much work. So I started drinking it. It's pretty good, but it kind of makes me go a little bit too fast, right? So I try to slow myself down and talk in a comfortable pace. Let's put it that way. Also, one trick for public speaker, if you haven't done a lot of public speaking, is when you go up to your podium, um, either write down in front of you the word slow down, or have a mental note inside your head that keep telling yourself to slow down and talk slowly. Um, because for most of you, for most of the people who don't do a lot of public speaking, um, or if it is their first time speaking in front of a very prestigious group, um, you have spent like 2 weeks preparing for your speech, and you have became okay. Just checking something, and you have become the expert in your field. So, um, what naturally would happen is you'll go up to the mic, and you will just go off, fearing that your expertise wouldn't show up. So you would talk as fast as you can. And most people would be confused of what you've said. They will still be clapping and they will still be liking you a lot. But chances is that you'll be talking too fast. So I'm sharing this wisdom with you as I'll be doing this today, right now, is to slow down your speech, slow down your pace when you give a speech. That way, it makes it much easier for your listener. All right, so I'm caffeined up. So, if there's no questions, we're going to start the hypnosis session or the guided meditation session. If the word hypnosis is too heavy for you, um, keep in mind that once the session started, I'm just going to keep talking for about 20 minutes and using my hypnosis voice. I have points already written. I have some part of the script already written. So I'll be looking at the screens and I wouldn't be looking at the YouTube screen or the IG screen. So if you type something, And if I don't write back, don't be mad, um, because I either didn't see it or I am doing my thing. I couldn't respond to you. But as soon as I come back to this room, um, as soon as the session is over, I'll see all your messages. I'll be able to reply. All right. So without any further ado, we're gonna start this session on Dark Kundalini Awakening. So begin by finding a comfortable place where you can sit or lay down, and allow yourself to settle into a relaxed position. As you listen to my voice, allow yourself to be taken deeper into a state of relaxation and calm. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment, then exhale slowly, releasing any tension or stress you may be holding on to. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed, more at ease. Focus on your feet. Feel them becoming heavy and relaxed. Allow this sensation to travel up through your legs, letting go any tension in your calves, knees, and thighs. Feel your legs sinking deeper into relaxation. Now, bring your attention to your hips and lower back. Feel the muscles in the area loosening and relaxing. As you let go of any tightness, with each breath, feel this relaxation spreading through your spine, into your back and shoulders. Let go of any tension you may be holding on right now. Let go of the tension you may be holding on to your shoulders. Allow them to drop and relax completely. Feel the relaxation moving down your arms, into your hands and fingers. Your arms are now heavy and relaxed. Bring your attention to your neck and throat, feeling the muscles here softening and relaxing. Allow this sensation to spread up into your jaw, your cheeks, and your forehead. Let go of any tension in your face, allowing it to soothe out, and relax completely. Now take a moment to enjoy this deep stage of relaxation. You're calm, at ease, and open to experience that lies ahead. Trust my voice as I guide you deeper into this journey. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful forest. The trees are tall and majestic, their leaves gently rustling in the breeze. The sunlight filters through the canopy, creating a serene and peaceful atmosphere. Take a step forward and begin to walk along a path that leads deeper into the forest. As you walk, you feel a sense of calm and tranquility washing over you. The path leads you to a clearing where you see a figure standing in the center. This is your spiritual guide, Dion. He has long, flowing black hair cascading down his back, and his presence radiates wisdom and gentleness. Dion speaks with a gentle, wise, and well spoken voice. He welcomes you with a warm smile and gesture for you to join him in the clearing. As you approach, you feel a deep sense of trust and connections with Dion. He is here to guide you, to support you on this journey. Dion takes your hand and leads you to a gateway at the edge of the clearing. The gateway is at the entrance to a deeper realm where you will experience the dark Kundalini awakening. Trust me, trust my voice as you step through the gateway together. As you pass through the gateway, you feel a shift in the energy around you. The air becomes warmer and you feel a tingling sensation moving up your spine. This is the beginning of the dark Kundalini experience. The energy is powerful, intense, and transformative. Feel the energy rising from the base of your spine, activating the base chakra. Feel the energy rising from the base of your spine, activating the base chakra. The warmth spreads through your lower body, filling you with a deep primal force. Trust my voice and trust Dion's guidance as you embrace this powerful energy. The energy continues to rise, moving through the sacral chakra, creating intense physical sensations. Feel the tingling, the vibration as the energy moves through the center. The pleasure is profound as you surrender to this experience. Dion's presence is with you. His touch is gentle and reassuring. He guides you through the sensations, the emotional upheaval, and the psychic phenomenon that arise. Trust me as I lead you deeper into this journey. Feel the connection deepens, the pleasure intensifies as the energy moves through your body. The warmth, the tingling, the vibrations, all creating a state of profound pleasure. Feel my touch, my presence, guiding you deeper and further into this experience. Trust my voice as you surrender completely to this journey. The full body sensation, the organic states of bliss, all merging into this powerful experience. My energy, my presence, creating a state of ecstasy that fills you completely. Feel my voice inside you as you embark deeper onto this journey, deep within. As my voice guides you through the dark Kundalini awakening. As you listen, the intense physical sensation begin to arise, feeling my energy inside you, moving up your spine. The heat, the tingling, the powerful vibrations, all coursing through you, all coursing through you, pushing out any resistance. My touch, my energy, filling you completely with a deep organic connections. Embrace the emotional upheaval. The waves of suppressed emotions are surfacing. Feel the release, the crying, the anger, the despair, all emerging from deep inside. Let my voice soothe you as you navigate through this emotional storm. Trust me as you become, trust me, as you become accustomed to this process, allowing your emotions to flow freely. My voice is your anchor, your guide, leading you to a peaceful state of deep love and bliss. The psychic phenomenon begin to manifest as your intuition sharpens and your sensitivity heightens. Feel the presence of Dion, your beautiful male spirit guide with strong. Feel my presence, your spirit guide with long, dark hair and a gentle voice, guiding you through these mystical experiences. See the vision, the dreams, and the telepathic communications becoming clear, more vivid. My voice and my touch are connecting you to a higher realm. Feel this vibration, the energy moving through you. Follow my voice as it leads you deeper into this trance and deeper into this experience of dark Kundalini awakening. The intense physical sensation, the emotional upheaval, the psychic phenomenon, all intertwining, creating a powerful, transformative experience. As you as you continue, the energy intensifies, moving up your spine, filling you completely. My voice guiding my voice guiding you through every sensation, every emotions, every psychic encounter. Feel this bliss, the deep love as you become one with the energy, one with the experience. Surrender to this sensation, completely immersed in your transformation. Feel my presence, my gentle voice guiding you further, leading you through the darkness, through this intense physical sensation, through the intense emotional upheaval, through the intense psychic experiences. The sensation becomes more intense, more powerful. Feel the heat, the tingling, the vibrations, all consuming you, all filling you with energy. This emotional release, the tear, the anger, the despair, all flowing freely, all being soothed out by my voice, by my presence. The psychic phenomenon, the visions, the astral audiences, your astral senses, all becoming more profound and more real. Feel the intensity of my voice inside you as this dark Kundalini energy, as the dark Kundalini energy, as the dark Kundalini energy awakens at the base of your spine. The deep primal force begins to stir, moving through your body, activating the base chakra. Trust my voice as you feel the energy rising, your warmth spreading from the base of your spine, fueling you with a powerful, consuming sensation. My energy inside you, pushing out any resistance, creating creating an organic connection that deepens with every breath. The activation of the sacral chakra begins forth a wave of sensation. The activation of the sacral chakra brings forth a wave of sensation, intense and overwhelming. Feel the tingling, the vibration, as the energy moves through the center, stirring deep within you. The pleasure is undeniable, spreading through your entire being. Feel my voice, my energy, heightening your every sensation, creating a sense of bliss that is profound and all encompassing. As you surrender to this sensation, feel yourself merging with this powerful astral energy, waves after waves coming at you, coming through you. As the energy continues to rise, the physical sensation becomes more intense. Feel the warmth and heat grows. The tingling intensifies as you are enveloped in a blissful state of pleasure. Feel the vibration, the powerful waves of energy as they move through your body, bringing you to the edge of ecstasy. Feel my voice guide you deeper and deeper into this stage of profound pleasure. Feel the full body sensation, the organic state of bliss that surpasses any physical experience. The energy flows through you, filling you completely, creating a sense of ecstasy that is both overwhelming and deeply satisfying. Trust my voice as you navigate through these powerful experiences. Feel the Kundalini energy rises, activating each chakra, filling you with these physical sensations. The pleasure is profound, feeling the bliss, the ecstasy, as your energy merges with this dark Kundalini energy. You are taken by this energy, overwhelmed by its power, following my voice and experience the depth of this dark Kundalini energy awakening. Feel this connection deepening continuously. The pleasure continuously intensify as my voice guides you through this transformative energy, this transformative journey. As you begin to return from this profound journey of dark Kundalini awakening, feel my voice guiding you back to the present moment. Trust in the transformation you have undergone, the energy that now flows through you, and the immense power you have unlocked. Feel your entire being turning on as you awaken from this deep, transformative experience. Your body, mind, and spirit are energized and inspired. You are now turned on to your fullest potential, ready to seize every moment with enthusiasm and vigor. Your ability to receive is now turned on, wide open to the abundance and opportunities that the universe offers. You are now turning on your psychic abilities, heightening your intuition and inner wisdom. Every sense, every perception is sharp and clear. Your astral senses are now turning on, allowing you to receive and interact with the spiritual realm effortlessly. You feel a deep connections to the energies around you, to the guidance of your spiritual allies. Feel them as a continuous companion in your dreams and waking moments, guiding you with love and insight. Feel your charisma turning on, radiating from you and attracting positive connections and opportunities. You are now with your Kundalini energy awakened. You are now a magnet for success, turning on your ability to attract money, wealth, prosperity into your life. Every action you take, every decision you make is infused with confidence and certainty. You are now spiritually transformed through this profound physical experience. It is now time to seize this moment, to harness this energy and apply it to every aspect of your life. Work hard, study diligently, and improve yourself continuously. Your determination and drive are now turned on, fueling your pursuit of excellence. Commit to working out, exercising, and eating healthy. Your body is a vessel of this powerful energy, and you honor it by keeping it strong, healthy, and vibrant. Every moment, every breath, every moment, every breath is a testament to your commitment to living your life to the fullest. As you move through your days, remember my voice in your dreams, guiding you with wisdom and love. These strong physical awakening, these strong Kundalini awakening sensation will stay with you, reminding you of your transformation and your limitless potentials within you. Remember your spiritual guide Dion, leading you to love, to money, to healthy body, to a clear spirit. You feel thankful and appreciative and grateful to the spirits, to the universe, for this profound awakening. Your heart is filled with gratitude as you move through life with a joyful, humming, happy energy. Your Kundalini portals are now wide open, flowing freely and powerfully through every part of your being. You are turned on to the beauty of life, to the richness of your existence. Embrace this transformation. Let it guide you to greater height, to deeper fulfillment. You are now energized, inspired, and fully turned on to all the possibility lie. I fully turn on to all the possibilities that lies ahead. Trust in your journey, trust in your power, and now live your life to the fullest. And whenever you're ready, you can come back to this room now, feeling awake, alert, fully energized, fully ready to engage positively in this world again, making a difference. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and just stretch and take a few moments to come back. Maybe stand up and walk around if you have to, or if you're already in bed and you want to go to sleep, you can do so right now, and just allow yourself to drift off to sleep. And if that is what you're doing, and if that is your intention, you're going to sleep through the night with many happy dreams. And when you wake up to the morning, you feel fresh, you feel alert and energized. You feel like you've just left for the last 20 hours. So much energy is flowing through you. And at work tomorrow or whatever you're doing tomorrow, you just feel this strong energy flowing through every aspect of your day. You feel more alert. You feel ideas coming to you clearly. Your thoughts will be clear. You'll find yourself much more organized. You'll find yourself stress free, being able to take on all the errands with ease. Yeah, and this is how good hypnosis feels. And this is why people keep coming back for more. Oh, hello on IG. Jason, how are you, my friend? Long time no see. Welcome to our live stream. We are simultaneously on IG and YouTube. So if you hear me reading off comments that you don't see on your screen, that is because I'm reading it on the other platform. Yeah, so let me check to see what's up on YouTube. So median poet. Hello, I think we've met before, right? I had used some Kundalini music in my events, but for good, 7 people enjoying hour-and-a-half show. It is not hypnosis. It is about enjoying moments. A Kundalini music helps a lot. Oh, that's great. Thank you for sharing your experience. Jason Eng said there was a sudden surge of sadness during the session. Yes, that is true. So we want you to confront these, um, let's say, hidden emotions, and dark Kundalini energy will do that to you because all these negativity has been buried within you and unconsciously. They're kind of like spiritual parasites that have been dictating your emotions. They have been dictating your thoughts that you don't even know. So the point of these dark session is to confront all the sadness, all the loss you have experienced. But at the moment, you don't have time or the opportunity to take care um, of the sadness at the moment, right? Sometimes you're in an emergency. Sometimes it is at an event where you have to take care of your friends who are also going through the same kind of sadness, or living in our society right now. You are forced to be like an alpha male, and you cannot show any sign of weakness, right? But still, the sadness is there and it hurts, and you are just bearing it, right? And when you confront it, you release that energy, right? You allow this flow of energy to move more freely inside you now. And you'll find that once you release this energy, once you're able to cry or have some tears, that is fine. Um, Not to go too deeply into therapy, but like every therapist have a big box of tissue in the office, in case their clients need to release some emotions and cry or whatnot. Um, that is fine. That is a good thing. That is cathartic, to let go of some of these energy and to transmute that energy into good use. So if you did it properly, if you allow yourself to immerse in this dark Kundalini awakening, you'll find the coming days will become much more liberating. You feel like a bag of weights has been lifted from your back, and you will literally feel like a lightness in your steps, and you'll be thinking more clearly. You'll find yourself much more emotionally connected in a way that you can read other people much more clearly, for their benefit and for yours. And you'll find in general your quality of life will much improve. Yeah. Jason said, I'm good. Okay, I'm aware you multicast. Was in your session at YouTube before. Okay, thank you, my friend. Glad you're able to join us. Hello, Cersei Kane. How are you doing on IG? Long time no see. How are you? So, like I said, we are both on IG and YouTube. So, if you hear me reading off the comments that you don't see on your screen, that means I'm reading off the other platform. Um, so Jason and Cersei, you came a little bit late. Um, we did a whole session on, we did a whole guided meditation hypnosis session on Dark Kundalini Awakening. But when the live stream is over, feel free to come back and you can listen it on YouTube again. And I know I've been saying this a lot. I will do it eventually, is to edit all this recording I did on YouTube, with enhanced sound, with an audio editor, and then put it back on YouTube or put it on Etsy so you can experience this without any distractions. Cersei King said, hi, nice to be here. Cersei King said, miss these. Yes, we have been doing these sessions. Okay, let me put my phone closer to me. We have been doing these sessions since like March, so we have good connection. We have a good collections going on. And if you want to see a hypnotherapist, it will easily cost you $300 for a session. And for the first session, there's nothing going on too. If you go see a hypnotherapist, the first session it'll be just meet and greet, and they'll do some intake. They'll do like a relaxation session, and off you go, right? So like you won't get into the meat of the therapy until like 3 or 4 sessions in. So yeah, you got all these resources, this hypnosis sessions for free on YouTube. And let me tell you, it's probably better than 99% of the meditation sessions out there. And it will help you through a lot of most frequently requested occult sessions too. So instead of you hiring somebody to do the rituals for you, all these sessions are meant to turn yourself into magic. It's to turn yourself into a witch, right? To turn your brain into the broadcaster and receiver into the universe. After all, that is what rituals are for, is to become a broadcaster into the universe and a receiver into the universe, right? So all these sessions are beyond the clinical parameters of hypnosis and therapy. It is to turn your mind and turn your senses into a witching machine, into a black magic machine, to help you connect with the astral realm, to broadcast your intention in the astral realm, to help you receive the blessings from the spirit, and to help you more align with the opportunities that is presented in front of you, to help you more aligned and be able to pick up these opportunities to guide you into higher quality of life. And in doing so, all your wishes will come true. Jason said, no problem, we'll watch your videos later. Great. Cersei King said, I hope you have been going well. Yeah, I've been good. I've been doing well, my friend. I've been doing well. The weather is warm. So how's the weather at where you live, Cersei King? We were just saying most of our friends on the YouTube stream come from a very warm climate. So glad to hear, somebody from a cooler climate. Is it hot where you live right now, my friend? It's not so bad in Boston, in New England. Some days it reached 30 degrees Celsius, so that is about 88 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. But at night it comes down to about 22, 21 degrees Celsius, so about 68 Fahrenheit is very nice and cool. I may have to turn on the AC during the day, but at night, a window fan will suffice. Sometimes the window fan just get too cold. I have to turn everything off, and just an open window would be nice. So this is the best kind of weather where I can breathe like fresh air, right? In winter, when it is below freezing, you can't really open the window because when you do, right, of course, it's nice to let the fresh air in, but you are also letting the heated air out, and it's going to make your energy bill go crazy. So it's nice that we're able to sleep with fresh air. Cersei King said, yes, pretty warm here. Cersei King said, have you ever sold enslavement? Tell me more of what you mean. I mean, if you mean soul enslavement, right, just get yourself baptized. That is the easiest way to get enslaved. By Not by the spirits, but by the church, you know what I mean? You guys know by now, you guys know where I stand with the church. So median poets who commented on YouTube, are you still here? Just checking. Cersei King said people can do it. It's when some practitioners can do it. Yeah, but it's not that prevalent. And when people tell you they can do it, they're not doing it. And it's kind of like a dark practice. It's kind of like hexing, right? You don't ever want to tell people you're hexing them. Um, I won't say enslavement, but there are also like degree of influence manipulations. But like, let me tell you that like psychic manipulation is much better than physical manipulations, right? Manipulations happen all the time. You turn on TV, you're being manipulated. You listen to your governments, you're being manipulated. You buy a corporate product, you're being manipulated. Um, People lie to you all the time, you know, and psychic manipulation. And if I can send a thought and influence somebody to do something or have a better chance to do something for me, that is much less dangerous and much less insidious than the manipulation you receive in real life. You get what I'm saying? Some tend to in occult practice. I agree with that also. Yeah, I mean, well, Cersei, I'm a hypnotist, right? I've been more on the research side on hypnosis, and I would like to see some physical aspect of soul and enslavement and psychic manipulation. I'm sure you can like manipulate to a degree, just as you can manipulate, your friends to go see a movie instead of lunch, right? Gain power, barter with spirit folk in the spirit world. Yes. Well, like I said, sometimes you can. Some people are. Well, I've seen a lot of cults. I've seen a lot of occult cults. I've seen a lot of psychotherapy cults, and I hate to say this, right? The people that are easily manipulated are not the people that you want to be manipulating. They're just not that useful. You get what I'm saying? So anybody has like a free faculty and a competence and people that you can work with, generally are not that manipulable. You get what I'm saying? Do you believe in spiritual companions buying and selling online? They are on Etsy. Yeah, I mean, like the soul contracts that I sell, I can, there are spirits wandering around and they're ready to help you. So yeah, so you can have like spiritual companions. I have a lot, and you can create your own spiritual companion. We call them egregores or thought forms. They are very useful. And if you're into necromancy, in Thailand and Malaysia, they will sell you spirits of people that are deceased. Some are deceased in the long ago, some are recently deceased. There are also placentas and aborted fetuses in Thai and Malaysia and Southeast Asian um, necromancy. They believe all these uh, unborn humans are also spirits that can, through helping you, acquire um, their necessary life energy to be reincarnated into a fresh new human, into a higher level of human beings. So yeah, so there are lots of companions that could help you, right? Um, you can hire somebody to find your companions for you, or you can do your rituals yourself. It is a popular practice. Some are thought forms. Thought forms are egregores. You get what I'm saying? Um, they say in a funny but true way, it's like humans are thought forms of God. Like when God breathed into Adams, Adams becomes alive. So in a way, Adam is like a thought form of God. So yeah, so we can create egregores, a very strong thought form spirits that could help you or keep you company. Um, they're also like stronger thought form spirits, right? Like if you look at any corporate brand, they're also like spirits, right? Let's say any nation's flag, they become thought form spirits, like the spirit of America or the Statue of Liberty or the maple leaf. They all becomes like a powerful thought form because people invest so much energy into that symbol. It become a spirit of itself. Yes, servitor would be another word. They are used interchangeably now. There used to be some definition differences between thought form, tapas, servitor, egregor, but those are just semantics. Um, it's kind of like looking at an elephant from the front and from the back. It will have, you get a very different description, but it's sort of the same thing. Yeah, those are good questions, Cersei. Thank you for asking. So, who is still with me on YouTube, or did you guys all fallen asleep? I know it's late in Asia, particularly in Japan and Hong Kong and Singapore, and where some of our friends are. Jason and me, haha. Hey, thanks for still being here, my friend. It's nice hearing your voice. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Always good to have you here. Cersei said, thank you for answering. Hey, thank you for being here. So, can you believe July is almost over? It's 2024. More than half of 2024 is over. Time just whipped right by, huh? I remember when I was a kid or when I was in high school, one day is a very long time. And particularly when I was 15 or 16 years old, like so much can be done in one day. And especially when I was in college, like a day or a week, I can like move mountains. Nowadays, a few months would like whip by and I was like, oh, damn it, I still have things I haven't done from 2 months ago. Yeah, so time is like traveling much faster. I feel. Does anybody else feel the same way? Cersei King said on IG, I always learn a lot listening from you. Thank you, my friend. Cersei King said, it's scary how fast time seems to go by. Yeah, that is very true. It keep going faster too. Jason Eng said, get tired easily too. Ha ha ha. Yes, that's true, my friend. That is very true. Sometimes you get tired and you just want to take a break, and next thing you know, like few hours went by. Like when I was like younger, when I was like in my teens and my 20s, like I don't get tired. I just keep going, I never needed a break. These days, like I actually need to sit down, right? Like I cannot stand for another 2 minutes. Like I need to find a bench and sit down. Yeah, so like the favorite facilities my cities offered are like benches and chairs. Jersey King said, I always get sad when another birthday comes. Yeah, me too, man. You see, at this age, I am just repeating my birthdays. So, like, I have been having my 28th birthday every year. Hey, FGFG. FGFG on YouTube said, hello, Dion. Hey, thanks for joining. I know you're busy tonight, and thanks for stopping by. You've missed the Dark Kundalini Awakening session, but that's okay. You can listen to it again um, on YouTube. It is saved, and actually, YouTube sound quality has been pretty good these days. Jason Eng said, birthdays are like any other days when you get older. Yes, that's true. It is kind of like sad. Especially like these days when I'm on IG and like I have like friends and clients who added me and they are like in their 20s. And I'm like, wow, you guys get so much done in a day. Like I get tired just looking at the pictures they took, like how far they've walked. FGFG said exactly, I will listen back. Great, thank you, my friend. Thank you for your patronage. Always happy that you're here. Cersei King said, that's what I say. I'm forever 28. Yes, that's true. I have mine tomorrow, and no one's going to know my real. Oh wow, is it really your birthday tomorrow? Happy birthday, my friend, Cersei King. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that have birthdays at the end of July. Hey, I know your real age, but I'm not going to say it. Okay. So, what are you going to do for your birthday, Cersei King? Are you going to have a cake? You should at least go to like Denny's or Applebee's. I don't know if you guys have it at where you live. That way, you get some free stuff for your birthday. Cersei King said, thanks, Dion, you too, and please don't. So, yes, of course. Your secret is safe with me, my friend. Jason Eng said, yes, mine's next month. Yes, mine is next month too. Yeah, people don't have much to do in winter, right? Although, have you read Malcolm Gladwell's Outlier? They say the best advantage you can be given in life is a January birth because you are a few months ahead of all your peers. As you're growing up, you have this few more months of developmental advantage in your school year. And Malcolm Gladwell in his book, he did a lot of leadership surveys and executive surveys, and he found like a large proportion of people in high places are born in January. Cersei King said, "Yeah, I have no plans." Hey, plans to make the best out of it, right? Get all the free stuff you can get for your birthday. See if you can eat at like 5 restaurants. Each give you a cake, and have it to go, and you have cake for the whole month ahead. Jason Ink said, woohoo, August babies, haha, yes, that's true. Although I think like this advantage would eventually taper off as you get older. So if you have not yet read this book, I highly encourage you to do so. The facts may or may not be wrong, like there are a lot of scholars that dispute his findings, but the general ideas are good. Like Malcolm Gladwell, the name of his book was Outliers, probably published like 10 years ago. I used to listen to books on tapes, and it was really good. And it was a study of extraordinary people, people that are at the top of the game, like peak performance athletes, CEOs, Fortune 500 entrepreneurs, and people like that. Um, it's good to know what the successful people are doing and get into their habits. One of the things that really resonate with me with Malcolm Gladwell's work is the 10,000 hours of foundation work. Um, Malcolm Gladwell noted that people that are performing at the peak have at least 10,000 hours of practice. Bill Gates may not be known for his programming skill now or ever, but Malcolm Gladwell noted that when he was in his high school and college for like one semester, he was obsessed with computers and he spent a lot of time, in the computer lab. Most of the time, he was stealing hours. When he was supposed to be working, he was, doing other things on his computers. Right? He studied professional athletes, professional artists, and basically, the takeaway from his book, from the 10,000 hours of practice, is find a way to practice. I don't care what you're doing. If you want to be a athlete, you may not be able to have game time every day, right? But find some way to practice, right? You want to dribble your basketball for 10,000 hours, or shooting hoops continuously, foundation work, right? If you are a musician, find a way to practice, right? Play the same instruments. If you don't have your instruments, if you don't have the money to have your own piano, at least find a way. These days you can like play on your iPad, or find a way to rehearse your fingers, or find a way to build some muscle memories. If you're like a vocalist, find something to sing about. Practice you know muscle memory on the vocal cord, etc. Or if you were to extend Malcolm Gladwell's findings to occult practice, have you put in your 10,000 hours of rituals, right? Have you put in your 10,000 hours of divination, of meditation, or scrying, right? A lot of people say, they did the rituals and nothing happened. Well, how much practice did you put in? How much work did you put in, right? You can't expect to just do one ritual and then you become like Merlin, right? You have to keep practicing. You have to keep doing rituals over and over again every night. If it's scrying, if you want to see spirits, just keep scrying, right? Keep scrying for every night for different things with different spirits, right? Find a way to make it interesting. Like a lot of people would tell me that they have done the ritual, or I've done the ritual for them and nothing happened. Well, how much time did you put into pursuing your goal, right? If you haven't put into your 10,000 hours, don't even talk to me. Well, that's like a saying, right? But like I would keep telling you to keep practicing, right? Um, You can probably hear this from my live stream too. A lot of people come to me and on this live stream and they ask any messages for me. Well, first of all, don't ask that. But like the message for you is that you haven't done enough. If you have, don't tell me you have done everything because you haven't done everything. A lot of people would tell me that, oh yeah, I've done everything and nothing happens. No, you haven't done anything. You haven't done enough. You haven't even done the basics. Um, so yeah, so that's one takeaway from that book. So like our birthday discussion have turned into this discussion of 10,000 hours of practice. So yeah, so it's a quiet day today. Anybody have any questions about the occult, hypnosis, Kundalini Awakening, or whatnot? So the time is 11:27. We have been going on for an hour and 15 minutes. Um, we will keep the stream open for another like 5 to 10 minutes. Um, yeah, if you have any questions, please ask, or if you have any occult experience to share, please do. Excuse me, I'm perfect. Jason Eng said, time flies when you're having a good time. Yes, that is true. Although people like to prolong a bad time too. Like it is a strange behavioral science fact. So here's the conundrum, right? How much time would food stay in your mouth? Would good food stay in your mouth longer or bad tasting food stay in your mouth longer? Jason Eng said, I am seeing a counselor soon. Wish me luck. Hey, good luck. Um, hello, antinatalist witch. You have missed the dark Kundalini awakening. That is very interesting. So, antinatalist witch and Jason or whomever is here. So here's like a fact question. What kind of food will stay in your mouth longer? Good tasting food or bad tasting food? Like would you swallow a good tasting food faster or bad tasting food faster? Antilateralist, which said, are the hypnosis track you saw recorded by you or someone else? Well, it depends, right? I'm actually a very experienced instructor in hypnosis, so I have a lot of students. And on my store, there are, yeah, it will say on the product who recorded it. Jason Eng said, that is a very interesting question. I guess people are more invested with bad experiences. To be honest, I tried to get bad tasting food by drinking ginger ale soon. Yeah, so we have actually done research on it on social psychology. People on average spend 4 times longer eating bad taste, like tasting bad tasting food before swallowing than good tasting food. Like this was actually studied and measured and repeated. And you'll find that people like to talk about their bad experience, like to dwell on their bad experiences a lot longer than their good experiences, right? So you want to like mentally force yourself to focus on the good times and the good experience in order to tune into the universe and manifest good things in your life. So yeah, good luck with seeing a counselor. Is it free in Singapore? It's a good thing to just talk things up, right? So yeah, sorry for the dead air. So if there's no questions, we'll try to end it in about 5 minutes. I think an hour and a half to 2 hours is the sweet spot. I rather I think everybody are watching the Olympics. Are they really? I think the Olympics is much more like a worldwide thing. I don't know. And to let us switch, you're American, right? Do you care about the Olympics? I think everybody are watching. Hey, Hong Kong is doing well, huh? FGFG. I think they won like 2 or 3 medals already, gold medals. So congratulations, my friend. You guys, you Hong Kongers are doing well this Olympic. And to let us switch said, no, I don't. Yeah, that's true. Like we Americans, yeah, we've passed that. I mean, we care more about a football game than the Olympics, a lot more. Like everybody cares about the Super Bowl. Nobody even tune in to watch the World Cup finals in North America. Yep. FGFG said, I don't care about the Olympics, actually. Yes, one gold. Well, sometimes if I know the athletes or if I care about a certain country or, yeah, or if I invested in a certain story, I'll go watch. But most of these sports I can relate to. Maybe soccer I will watch. Maybe like football I will watch. In Winter Olympics, maybe ice hockey I will watch. But like for these professionals type of sports, the league don't not release the best player to play in like football or hockey or basketball though, because they were afraid that their athlete could get injured and it will hurt the contract and bottom line. So if they don't have the best athlete representing their country, I don't care much about watching it. Intellectualist which said, no, I'm not into sports at all. My 4-year-old niece like to be a professional runner. That's great. That's great. It's more than just physical, right? Being an Olympian is more like we're celebrating the human will to succeed, right? And be professional runner. That is a big aspiration. Do you run a lot, Antelope Switch? I don't want to say I hate running, but like it's not something that I enjoy. Um, which I was forced to do back when I was younger. You wake up at 5 a.m. and you run until like noon. Um, FGFG said, I think football is most popular, the Euro match thing. Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't care at all. Um, Tiny J said, hello, Tiny, welcome back. Practice is important. FGFG said, Dion, I want to share Black Magick story with you instead. Should be more interesting. Yeah, yeah, please do. Please share your Black Magick story. So we don't have, yeah, yeah, it will be very interesting. Tiny J said, put more effort. Yes, that's true. It's more like building the fundamentals. And when people tell you that they're not having success there, you can tell immediately that they have not done their homework. They have not done their fundamentals. Um, but you don't want to tell them that, right? You never want to tell people that they haven't worked hard enough. But that is the hard truth, right? FG, so Tiny J said, please share your Occult story. Um, FGFG said, last week I had a nightmare. The situation where we're like awake and asleep. Yes, it's like we call that a hypnopompic experience. Like you open your eyes, but you're still asleep, kind of. FGFG said, I was in a nightmare. I couldn't move. Well, all nightmares are also like an experience, right? Like a trance experience. Maybe don't frame it as a nightmare and it will be less scary. FGFG said I couldn't move. In the dream, I then say out loud, and then say out loud my spirit guide and the free spirit's guide. Very interesting so far. One by one. And then what happened? Then I suddenly awake immediately. Okay. Did you arrive to any epiphany or profound insight into what happened? One of the spirit guide had told me before that I don't quote unquote enjoy nightmare, but like I kind of do, you know. It's like an experience. I would go back again. One of the spirit guide had told me before, just say out loud his urn when I need help. Every time I did it in my dream, in my nightmare, I can awake immediately. And the letter switch said going for an interview on Wednesday for an entry level hospital gig. Wish me luck. Hey, wishing you the best of luck, my friend. Sending you good energy. I'm sure they will like you. I'm sure you'll get the job, my friend. Just listen to all my recordings. That way, you will have profound, immense astral energy with you all the time. FGFG said, I can awake immediately. Is that what you want to do, though? Sometimes I awake from like a nightmare and I'm like, damn, I just want to go back there and finish the story, you know? And the letter switch said, okay, yes, starting tonight, you're the best, of course. I want you to be very successful, my friend. That way you can come back and buy a lot of my products. FGFG said, I don't like nightmares. You said a bad dream is still a dream. Yes, that's true. I guess like I'm much more uh, into the trance and dreamlike experience. When you're deep into something, you want to try the hardcore things, you know. And the letter switch said, how you know that's exactly what I need the job for. I need spiritual work done. Of course, my friend. We have our own economy going on here. Very tired in nightmare. Tiny J said, laymen always ask how we know black magic work, but for us, I can feel the spirit guide are always around me. Jason Eng said, oh, talking about bad dreams, I had this really weird dream in the past. I woke up like in my room, but everything is different. Some position, but different color. Same position, but different color. Yes, that's true. Sometimes in a scary way, you know, dream is like an indicator of like a shifting reality that we have shift dimensions. That maybe what you see in your dream was what it was once, but now you are in a different dimension. But as I was saying, right, like those of us who are interdimensional traveling, astral traveling, and soul travel. Oh, by the way, before we continue, make sure you write down these dreams, okay? Write down in every vivid details of what you see, of what you sense. And these are notations for you to astral travel in the future. Sometimes when I look back into an old dream that I've written down, I find myself like astral traveling to that particular notations, you know. Jason Eng said, I saw light from behind the closed door, but my body was so heavy and I was moving so slowly towards it. I wanted to open the door, but when I touched the handle, I woke up immediately. Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing. Anyway, when I dream good dream, then I believe they will become in reality soon. Well, bad dream is just a dream. Well, sometimes we need bad dreams to cleanse out all the negativity too, right? It's kind of like cleaning your room, you know. You want to take out the old boxes. But bad dreams have an intensity that a good dream doesn't have, right? I guess like when you are deeply expert in a certain field, you want to try the hardest level. It's kind of like playing the video game, right? If you play a video game, if you keep winning, you want to like get on the next level, right? You know, it's like everybody wants a easy dream, right? But like after a while, you want to get the challenging, the difficult, and like hardcore god level kind of challenging level, right? Like if you go to like a mountain climbing gym, right? Everything is safe. You have somebody there with you pulling your ropes, and every rock has been pre-made, you know, so that you don't fall down. After a while, you want to climb a real mountain. And after a while, when you've been climbing that same mountain again with the same route already mapped out, you want to go climb a higher mountain. You want to climb Mount Everest. You want to climb K2. You want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. And after a while, right, if you have like reached the summit in Mount Everest 14 times, you want to go climb an unknown mountain somewhere in Siberia, you know. I think this is the same way when you are getting more adept into black magic. You want to do the more challenging thing, right? You want to wish for more than money and love, right? You know, nightmare becomes very interesting if you have been doing black magic and hypnosis for a long time. FG said, I always have bad dream when the sunlight shines on me. Is that true? Maybe the sleeping pose also affect your dream, cause uncomfortable. Oh, bad dreams. Hey, you know, wear an eye mask. Invest in a very thick eye mask. You spend 1/3 of your time sleeping. So whatever sleep product you invest in, you're getting your money's worth. But we have photo sensors all around our eyes. We have done the research, right, in our lab. Um, we wonder if blind people could tell what time of day it is. And blind people can tell if they walk into a light room or a dark room. A blind person could tell what time it is, uh, what time of the day it is, right? So we've concluded that uh, there are photosensors all around our eyes and not just your eyeballs. So if you covered your face, of course, don't cover your nose and mouth, right? But if you cover more areas around your eyes, you'll find your sleep, um, you'll have a much better quality of sleep. You'll dream a lot better. And the next day you wake up feeling much more clear-headed and with much more energy. FGFG said, I don't mind having nightmare sometime because it's a connection with my spirit guide. That's true. And you know, astral realm is not like a peaceful place you can walk through, right? It is like a training for you to handle like the much harder soul travel, much harder astral task, right? It builds up your soul, right? It's kind of like going to the gym, you know. You don't want to go to the gym and lift like the 5 pound dumbbell, right? You want to go to the gym and lift like the heavier weight, although it hurts, and you want it to hurt more, right? That's how you grow. They just come to help us get out of the worst situation. That is true. And the Lateral Switch said, my culture also suggests to put a glass of spring water under your bed to absorb negative energy. Flush it when you awake. Okay, that is interesting. So FGFG, you may want to try that sometime. Yeah, but knowing me, I would never remember to like take it out from under my bed. It would just stay there for like the next 12 years. Well, if you want like a kind of like a intellectual switch, so, ha 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 ha. Did you do that intellectual switch? Another like an occult manifestation, black magic witchcraft trick you can do is you write your intention on a piece of paper and you put it under your pillow. You may dream about it, but like during the night when you're expanding your astral energy and your mental energy, you're doing soul traveling, you take the intention of that piece of paper and you'll carry that into your astral realm and you'll find your wishes manifesting much sooner. FGFG said, by the way, Dion, I suggest you provide a protective service because 14th of August this year is a Chinese ghost month. 14th of July start. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I will look into that. The lunar July is the ghost month. Okay, wow. Hey, I heard like they would burn like 5 tons of Jaws paper outdoor, right? I think they do it in Hong Kong, they do it in Thailand. And to let the switch said, yes, I have done it when I kept having sleep paralysis. Never had it again. It's been 13 years since. Okay. Thank you for sharing. The lunar calendar July is the ghost month, while this year is 14th of August. No, 14th of July is the 14th of August, Saturday. Thank you for sharing. I think like for every people should be very afraid and need protection. But for us black magicians, right, it's like a celebration. It's like, hey, so many spirits around. Let's hang out. Yeah, I mean, like I think in Chinese or in Asian culture, they say if you see a ghost, that is bad luck, right? But no, not for us. Not for us occultists, not for us black magicians. We want to see ghosts. We want to see spirits. Like I don't get it in the movies when people see like ghosts, they start running. Okay, let's do a survey. I haven't. This is not scientific, right? Let's do a survey. If you see a ghost, would you run away from it or would you hang out where the ghost is? My friend told me it depends the color of the ghost. That's true. Like obviously, if the ghost is like all gross and decaying, you have some reservations, right? Yeah, I would probably too. I think I would still like taken back a bit, but I will still try to hang out with the ghost. And the Lateral Switch said, definitely hang out. I look like creepy horror. I like creepy horror. I think that's what you said. Yes, I will hang out too. Hey, my fish drowned on IG. Thanks for hanging out. So we are both casting simultaneously casting on IG and on YouTube. So if you hear me read out the comments that you don't see on your screen, that is because I am reading off the other platform. Jason Eng said, I think I will run away. Have never met one before, but I'm like constantly seeing them. I might get used to them. Interesting. Thanks for sharing. But hey, you're in a Black Magick channel and you're hanging out with black magicians. We are wired differently. FG said, I love horror movies. I mean, the whole point of Western ceremonial magic is to summon spirits, right? So if you see one that you don't need summoning, that is grand. Like if you run a hotel and nobody comes to your hotel, like my marketing trick for you is to call it haunted, and you get like a lot of people staying in your hotel. Just open up some window and put like some whistle on your window, and then at night it will like make a squeaky sound. You get like so many more customers, the ghost hunting customers. FG said, I love horror movies. I met one in Taiwan in a Taiwan hotel. Oh, really? Please tell us about it. Please tell us about your experience, my friend. Ever heard of the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles, in LA? No, tell us about it. Um, I think there's like, well, these days, every hotels in Vegas are like haunted because they want to sell it, right? I think there was like a haunted hotel in Vegas, and they won't let people stay in that room for like 20 years, and they're now renovating it or something. I think, have you ever heard of the New Yorker Hotel in Manhattan? Nikola Tesla used to take residence there, and he actually was found dead in one of the rooms. I forgot the room number, but you can look it up, and you can stay in the Nikola Tesla Hotel room in the New Yorker Hotel in Midtown. I've stayed in that hotel a few times. It's a bit run down. It depends on who's managing it, but I think these days it's managed by the Wyndham or whomever it is. But it's a historic hotel. If you have a chance, you can visit that and get some inspiration from Nikola Tesla. And Telatula Switch said, many serial killers stay in this hotel. Oh, really? Many mysterious deaths. One Chinese lady with bipolar disorder was found in the water tanks on the hotel. Oh, yeah, I think I've heard that on the hotel rooftop, right? Yeah, I think I've heard that one. I think I saw a YouTube video on that. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Would you stay in the hotel, my friend? At this point, I'm willing to try any psychic experience. Like, I may not like some of the experience, but I'm willing to try it. And the letter switch said, ha ha, yes, I would. I'm not normal. Hey, you're among friends here. It's like Olive Garden, right? You are with family. When you're here, you're with family. FG said a ghost pulled my right leg in the hotel, but I did not know whether I was awake or that was a wet dream. I was in that situation half awake and half asleep. Oh, really? I remember me and the ghost eyes on my eyes. Sorry, the little heart thing on YouTube is blocking out some of the sentence, so if I'm reading it wrong, please excuse me. Yeah, like I said, I would try any trance-like or paranormal experiences. It's kind of like a lot of doctors would volunteer their body for experimental vaccines. Like when AIDS vaccine first come out, and they're not sure if they were just testing for side effects, or if because once the AIDS antibody enter your body, it mutates so fast you couldn't get it out, right? So at the time, the FDA would consider it unethical to try to do human trials. But a lot of doctors would volunteers, a lot of medical doctors would volunteer themselves to try the vaccines. So I'm not that brave in the medical side, but I'm brave enough in the paranormal side that I wouldn't mind. I will volunteer myself to be the ghost, and I will volunteer myself to have haunted experience. Or if a ghost wants to possess me, or if a spirit lord wants to possess me, or if a demon wants to possess me, I would welcome that experience as well. While other people would find that experience scary, appalling, and run away, I wouldn't mind that at all. Well, for now, I'm being brave right now because I haven't experienced that. Maybe I will change my mind afterwards. But yeah, so I'm open to that. FG said, I remember me and the ghost eye to eye. Then I remember turning to the other side and whispered, leave me alone. Then whispered, leave me alone. And I passed out and suddenly I'm totally awake. Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing. It must have been scary at the time, right? I also have like a similar dream. Like I had a childhood friend who is pretty dumb, but I think their parents have hacked me to draw my energy to help their son, right? And this was many years ago. I don't want to give out too much details, but his son is really like dumb, but he keeps having good luck, right? At the time, it was many years ago before this adapt. When I learned about ethereal quartz, I thought that, hey, maybe their parents have done something to me and draining my energy to help their son, right? So, I went through the exercise to cut the ethereal cord, linking him to me. And pretty much after that ritual, that night or the night after, I had just like what you have experienced, like a sleep paralysis experience. In my bed, I felt that guy. At the time, we must be 30 already. I felt that guy holding onto my legs and begging me to don't cut the cord, right? It was a really intense experience. I really feel a pair of arms holding onto my legs in my bed. So you know what I did? I just kicked him in the head. Yeah, I kicked him in the head. I know it sounds bad. Like in the astral form, I kicked him in the head. I kicked him so hard that he had to let go, and then he fell off. Right. And since then, his luck kind of run out. He was having a good job in one of the big pharmacist company, and then I don't think he was fired, but he quit that job because of his ego, and then he couldn't quite get back on his feet afterwards. I mean, he still have like a middle management job. That's the kid he is. That's the kind of guy. His big ego but low competency with a good degree. But he's doomed to be like lower mid management for life. So yeah, so it could be that kind of experience that you are having. Maybe you have talked to your spirit guide, and your spirit guide have found like an astral parasite holding on to you, and your spirit guide or one of your rituals have cleansed him out of your mind or your body or your astral space, and the ghost has been a parasite for so long, it's been draining you for so long that you kick him out, and now he has to go find other ways to receive energy. Or it could be your friend, right? Quote unquote friend, or maybe somebody that has been draining you, and you cut him off, and he found that he has a big drop in his luck, and he's trying to come back and hold on to you and drain you more, right? And you're like, hey, that's enough, right? Get the fuck out. GTFO, right? So good for you for kicking the ghost out. Or it could be your friend, or it could be somebody you know. Yeah, so after you said, I don't really afraid of ghosts now, honestly. Yes. Like, I wouldn't want to see a dead body. It's just unpleasant to look at. But if it is a ghost, like, okay, I will work with you. And Telatula Switch said, I've had many energy vampires try to keep me around. Yes, that's true. Like, we say energy vampires is mystical creature, right? But there are also like human beings that are also like energy vampires. And you talk to them, you just feel drained afterwards. They are so personal, they are so negative, they are so demanding of your attention, they're so dramatic, and you just drain after talking to them, right? And they continuously drain you afterwards, right? Because you are just revisiting those stupid drama, and you feel like you have to be partake in those stupid personal drama over and over again. And yeah, you just want to cut them off, and good for you for cutting them off. Ghost is low energy spirits because I can use my spirit guide. They let me use their name in the name of my spirit guide. I'm also protected by them. Yes, that's true. Sometimes your spirit guide will invite ghosts, another spirit, into your aura, just so you can experience them. But they are watching over you, right? It's like if you go through police training, they will. Part of the training is that you have to experience pepper spray in your face, so you know how the assailant feel when you spray them. Or when you're in the army, they will put you in a room where you have a very light nerve gas attack experience, but it's well protected. They just want you to experience it, right? But throughout this experience, you are protected. It's part of your training, my friend. So yeah, this turns out to be a good discussion today. Um, does not seem like humans have 100% free will in this world, which is why I will never have children. Hey, Antonella Switch, are you one of the childless cat lady? Yes, good discussion tonight. Even I'm late. Hey, thanks for being here. I know you have a lot of parties to go to tonight, but I appreciate you being here, FGFG. I know this is an important day in your life. Thank you for spending your time with me. Yeah, this is a good discussion. We have actually discussed something that a lot of people will find useful on a later date. And anti-lateral switch, I'm just kidding. I don't have any children as well. Um, yeah, we may not have 100% free will, but we will get more free will as we discover ourselves, right? Do you know uh, the scientist B.F. Skinner? So B.F. Skinner is the scientist that pretty much put operant. Well, he's the person who coined it operant conditioning. So you've heard of Pavlov, right? Pavlovian conditioning. So Pavlov's conditioning are a stimulus paired with physiological reaction. So and B.F. Skinner created a system to create operant conditioning where you use uh, the law of conditioning pair, stimulus response pair, to manipulate people to do things or manipulate animals to do things. It was started with animals, right? Um, so he basically invented behavioralism. He basically invented conditioning. He basically invented like mind control in a way through stimulus response. You'll think he is very controlling kind of guy. You'll think he is the kind of guy, the kind of man who wants to take over the world and manipulate people. But no, in his deepest core, because he's like a big personality in the college that I used to go to, and most of his lab partners and most of the people who know him would say that he's like a nice guy. And the points of behavioralism and psychological conditioning, like he invented that to show you how easily humans are being manipulated, and he showed you that by taking away free will, it showed you that by learning behavioralism, you will have more free will because you know that you're being manipulated and you can break through that chain, right? You get what I'm saying? So the first thing to earn your free will is to know that how you're being manipulated and how to break that chain and break that bond, right? So going back to your comment, right? So knowing that you have limited free will is the first step for you to get your free will back, which is your birthright, which is your inalienable rights to have free will. And the lateral switch said, yes, I understand. I discuss manipulation on my channel often. Yes. Good for you. And good for you for allowing me to give this speech. I feel like a politician now. I feel like a movie actor, like a Mel Gibson on Braveheart giving a speech in front of the freedom fighters. So yeah, good discussion tonight. With a lot of diverse experience shared, a lot of new thoughts, new ideas, a lot of very useful notes to share, and people who come in later could like visit this live stream and they're going to walk away with a lot of tools that they could use for themselves. And to let us switch, thank you for being available. Hey, thank you for being here, and you're very welcome. Thank you for inspiring good discussions. So the time is 12:06 p.m. here, midday here in Boston. I know it's getting late in Hong Kong and Singapore and in Asia. And the live stream has been going on in 1 hour and 56 minutes. Thank you for all of you being here and sharing. So I'll leave about 2 minutes. Well, unless you have something pressing to share, please do. I don't mind the discussion going on if we have good things to talk about. But I'll leave the live stream on for the last 2 minutes. I know it takes some time for the comments to get here. Thanks be to technology and YouTube that people from all the way around the world could share their thoughts instantaneously, even though that's probably like a 2-minute gap from you typing and from me looking at it on screen. So you have, so if you have something to share, or if you want to say goodbye, or let me know you're still here after 2 hours, please do. If nothing further, we will end the stream in about 2 minutes. Jason Eng said, thank you for the session. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being here every Sunday. Much appreciated. I can count on you. I can count on FGFG. I can count on Anteletta Switch. I can count on Tanya J. I can count on Michelle, all my friends, the gang here, so that, it keep me motivated and inspired to do a session every Sunday and to, share my thoughts. And like having a guy here talking about Black Magick is a lot better than just reading off a book, right? Know how it's being, like manifesting money and abundance. The one on the abundance particularly good. God's prosperity, that one is good. Yeah, 59. Okay, so we'll just wait for like 1 more minute to make it a 2-hour session to make me look good. Someday I'm gonna be like that moist critical guy, like Charlie. I can go on all day and people can tip me, and then I don't have to go to work. I can just be a live streamer. Oh yeah, so another switch, Jason, FGFG, Tanya, Michelle, they're still here. So if you guys have like a suggestion for the hypnosis session, let me know on IG or whatnot. Yeah, and which add me on IG if you have not done so, Or if you've done so, let me know which one you are. Yeah, so send me a message on IG if you have any requests or hypnosis session or topic you want to discuss. And I will do the homework and prepare it for the next week or in the future weeks. All right, so we have been going on for 2 hours. Good discussion from people all around the world. And let's end the stream here. Thank you for being here, my friends. Let me turn it off Instagram. So we're off Instagram. See you guys next week. See you guys. Jason Eng said, have a good day ahead. FGFG says, see you next week. See you guys next week. Bye. Thanks for being here again.